Hello, and welcome to Healthy Start. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic, the best fasting times to shed pounds and heal your body through weight loss and autophagy. Fasting has transformed countless lives, helping people lose weight, reverse health issues, and feel amazing. Yet, some folks hesitate, confused by myths and misconceptions. In this video, we'll clear up those misunderstandings, guide you on the ideal fasting durations for your goals, and share practical tips to make fasting a breeze. Whether you're new to fasting or a seasoned pro, you'll learn how to harness its power for a slimmer, healthier you. Let's get started. First, let's demystify fasting to make it approachable. When we eat, our body uses some energy immediately and stores the excess. A tiny bit gets stored as glycogen, a form of carbohydrate, but most is stored as fat, the most energy-dense storage method. The hormone insulin is the key player here, shuttling nutrients into cells for storage. Think of this like stocking your pantry. You put food in because you plan to use it later. When you don't eat, insulin drops, and your body reverses the process, pulling energy from storage, burning fat, or glycogen. This is fasting, simply not eating, allowing your body to tap into its reserves. It's as natural as putting food in your pantry and taking it out when you're hungry. Historically, humans have always balanced eating and fasting. In the Paleolithic era, hunter-gatherers didn't have refrigerators or grocery stores. On bad days, they likely went without food. On good days, they might have eaten 1, 2, or maybe 3 meals. As civilizations developed agriculture and organization, from recorded history until about 1970, most people ate 2 to 3 meals daily. Not everyone had the means for 3, but eating more was rare. Then, in the last 40 years, things changed dramatically. We started believing 3 meals weren't enough. Snacks every 2 hours became the norm, and many people carry around sugary drinks, soda, sweet tea, or fancy coffee shop beverages that are essentially sugar bombs in disguise. We're constantly eating or sipping something, topping off our body's pantry without ever emptying it. This shift coincided with 2 trends: more frequent eating and a surge in sugar and processed foods. No surprise, obesity and diabetes rates skyrocketed, climbing exponentially. While some view fasting as strange, what's truly odd is this modern habit of never letting our pantry clear out. We've been told breakfast is the most important meal, but the word breakfast literally means breaking your fast. Instead, it's become about eating as soon as you wake up. Parents are told kids need breakfast for energy, to learn, to perform. Yet, many breakfast foods, cereals, pastries are chemical-laden, sugar-packed frankenfoods with little nutritional value. Even stranger is the idea that we must eat every 2 to 3 hours for health, or that skipping a meal is dangerous. What about sleep? Do we set alarms to eat at night? Imagine the headlines. Millions starve overnight after missing feeding alarm. It's absurd because it's never happened. There's no health benefit to eating every few hours. In fact, it's detrimental. Let's simplify fasting. It's just the time you're not eating. If you sleep, you're already fasting for several hours. With a late night snack and early breakfast, you might get 8 hours of fasting. Skip the snack, eat dinner at 7 and breakfast at 7, and you've got 12 hours. Eat dinner earlier, and you hit 14 hours. For most of human history, this 12 to 14-hour fasting window created balance, preventing many modern health issues. To reverse problems like obesity or diabetes, many find breakfast unnecessary. Skip it, have your first meal at noon and dinner at 8, and you're fasting for 16 hours. Move dinner earlier, and you hit 18 hours. This is an extreme, it's surprisingly easy. Most people find it so natural they wonder why they ever ate 3 meals plus snacks. Now, let's talk fat storing versus fat burning, the key to understanding the obesity epidemic. We've spent far more time storing fat than burning it. Picture a graph. Above the line is fat storing, below is fat burning. If you go to bed with a full stomach, your body processes that food into storage, keeping you in fat storing mode through much of your sleep. You might get a few hours of fat burning before waking, but then you eat breakfast, a mid-morning snack, lunch, and so on. Most of the day, you're storing fat, adding to the pantry without ever using it. High carb, high sugar diets make this worse, leaving little to no time for fat burning. Contrast this with eating 2 meals a day, skipping breakfast. You might store fat during the first part of sleep, but by morning, you're in fat burning mode for hours. With fewer meals, you also get fat burning periods during the day. This balances storing and burning, allowing your body to clear out the pantry. You put energy in to use it, not to hoard it endlessly. Now, imagine an extended fast, say, a couple of days or more. You keep burning fat the entire time you're not eating. It's simple but powerful. The longer you fast, the more fat you burn. Plus, extended fasting lowers insulin, amplifying health benefits like reversing type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. The longer the fast, the greater the impact. How long should you fast? It depends on your goals, body, and situation. For weight loss, it hinges on how stubborn your weight is. Have you hit a plateau, or do you want faster results? The same logic applies to insulin resistance, as both are driven by insulin. Other goals include reversing degenerative diseases, preventing health issues, boosting longevity, or extending your health span, living longer while staying vibrant, not riddled with disease. Who wants to live to 90 if the last 40 years are miserable? Fasting can help you live to 90, 100, or beyond, enjoying most of that time in good health. For weight loss, 60 to 80% of people see great results with a 6 to 8 hour eating window, fasting for 16 to 18 hours daily. This is called 16 to 8 or 18 to 6 fasting. It's sustainable, effective, and becomes a lifestyle. If that works for you, stick with it. Consistency is key, but if your weight is stubborn, you've plateaued, or you want faster progress, you need to do more. The next step is 1 meal a day, or OMAD, where you eat once within a 1 to 2 hour window, fasting for 22 to 23 hours. If you need more, try a 42 or 48 hour fast. It's not as daunting as it sounds. If you're used to 16 to 8, fasting for a full day isn't a huge leap. Have dinner one evening, skip the next day, and go to bed. That's 36 hours. Skip breakfast the next day, eat lunch, and you've hit 42 hours. Or eat dinner, and you're at 48 hours. These longer fasts, over 24 hours, aren't something most people need daily. Doing them occasionally breaks plateaus, shakes up stubborn patterns, and accelerates results. Interestingly, after 42 to 48 hours, many find the hardest part is over. Hunger fades, mental clarity sharpens, and energy stabilizes. You're in a groove, making it easier to extend to 3 days or more. Always drink plenty of fluids and take salt or minerals, as fasting increases their loss. If you feel you've had enough, eat. Listen to your body. For insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, the same principles apply. Stubborn weight often means stubborn insulin, so longer fasts are key. But fasting offers more than weight loss. It boosts autophagy, your body's self-eating process, where cells clean up waste, dead cells, and pathogens. During fasting, your body burns fat for energy, but protein is even more precious. Protein builds cells, enzymes, and hormones, and without dietary protein, your body must find it internally. Muscles are an obvious source, but your body prioritizes preserving them. Instead, it ramps up its cleaning crew, recycling debris, viruses, bacteria, and damaged cells. This process strengthens your immune system, clears sagging skin, and tackles waste your body doesn't need. Autophagy yields incredible benefits. It reduces inflammation, helping conditions like arthritis, diabetes, and high blood pressure. It's especially powerful for autoimmune diseases and neurological conditions like multiple sclerosis, where the brain and nervous system have limited repair mechanisms. Autophagy is one of the few ways to significantly boost their cleanup and repair. After a traumatic brain injury, like a concussion, fasting immediately triggers autophagy to clear damage. There's even evidence that fasting-induced autophagy can reduce or reverse certain cancers by eliminating damaged cells before they proliferate. These benefits make fasting valuable even for healthy people as a tool for prevention, longevity, and a vibrant health span. Let's address some practical tips to make fasting easier, especially for beginners. First, start small. If you're used to eating all day, try pushing breakfast later. Instead of eating at 7 a.m., eat at 9 or 10. This extends your fasting window gradually. Stay hydrated. Water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea are great options. Hydration helps curb hunger and supports your body during fasting. Add a pinch of high-quality salt, like Himalayan or sea salt, to your water to maintain electrolyte balance, especially during longer fasts. This prevents headaches or fatigue. Second, plan your meals wisely. When you break your fast, focus on nutrient-dense foods, protein, healthy fats, and low-carb vegetables. Avoid sugary or processed foods, as they spike insulin and undo fasting's benefits. A meal with eggs, avocado, and spinach, for example, keeps you full and stabilizes blood sugar. Third, listen to your body. If you feel shaky or overly hungry early on, it's okay to eat. Your body may need time to adapt to fasting, especially if you're coming from a high-carb diet. Over weeks, hunger diminishes as your body shifts to fat burning. Common challenges include hunger, cravings, and social pressures. Hunger often peaks in the first day or two of fasting, but subsides as your body adjusts. Distract yourself with light activities, walking, reading, or a hobby. Cravings for sweets or snacks are normal, especially if you're used to frequent eating. Replace sugary drinks with water or herbal tea to retrain your taste buds. Socially, fasting can feel tricky if friends or family expect you to eat at events. Be upfront. Explain you're fasting for health or plan your eating window around gatherings when possible. Another benefit of fasting is mental clarity. Many report sharper focus and better mood after the initial adjustment. This comes from stable blood sugar and ketones, a fat-burning byproduct that fuels your brain. Fasting also saves time and money. No breakfast prep or snack runs. For women, fasting may require extra care. Hormonal fluctuations can make fasting feel harder during certain times of the menstrual cycle. If you're female, start with shorter fasts, like 12-12, and avoid extended fasts during your period until you're comfortable. How do you incorporate fasting into your life long term? A mix of approaches works best. Daily, aim for 16 to 24 hours of fasting, 16 to 8, 18 to 6, or OMAD. If you lose weight too easily and don't want to, stick to 16 to 8 with 2 or 3 meals. If you gain weight easily or have stubborn fat, lean toward OMAD. For example, I struggle to keep weight on with OMAD. Eating enough in one sitting is tough, and I get thinner than I like. Adjust based on your body's needs. Daily 16-20-4-hour fasts provide moderate autophagy, enough for general health. To boost autophagy significantly, do a 42-hour fast once or twice a month. Skip a full day, then breakfast the next day, and you're there. This exponentially increases autophagy compared to daily fasts. For deeper autophagy, which may prevent or reverse early-stage cancer, try longer fasts 3 to 4 days to 2-4 times a year. I do 3 to 4 days myself and extend if I feel good. Some go up to 7 days, but stop if you feel unwell. These longer fasts tap into profound cellular cleanup, potentially transforming your health. Always ensure hydration and electrolyte balance during extended fasts. For maintenance, even healthy people benefit from regular fasting. A weekly 16 to 8 or monthly 42-hour fast keeps autophagy active, supporting immunity and longevity. In conclusion, fasting is a natural, powerful tool to shed pounds, reverse insulin resistance, and heal your body through autophagy. Whether you're aiming for weight loss, disease prevention, or a longer, healthier life, the right fasting schedule of 16 hours daily, OMAD, or occasional 40-70-2-hour fast can get you there. Start small, stay hydrated, eat nutrient-dense meals, and listen to your body. Fasting isn't deprivation, it's balance, letting your body use what it's stored. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to Healthy Start. Hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications so you never miss a life-saving video. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health.